Heavy. I kill.
Yeah, all right, I kill people. Where's my mother?
I love her.
I love you.
Okay. So do you want to meet Jason Priestley's sister?
I would like to.
Nice.
The guys tell me she's good looking.
I passed by her out there. She was cute.
I got a bunch of other tapes to play you, too. I'm going to get through some of these. I got them all. You heard this thing. Oh, here she is. I'll do this for you later. Oh, hey, baby. How you doing? I'm trying to see if there's a family resemblance. Sometimes it's weird to meet the sister of somebody famous because you want to see if they look like... I want to see if you look like your brother.
Do I?
Like, is it me looking into the eyes of a chick who looks like a guy?
That's kind of funny. That's kind of twisted.
Yeah. You see. No, you got your own look. Does she look like a brother?
You can see a vague resemblance around the eyes, but not so much that you'd say you're looking at a guy.
But if he was sitting next to me, you guys would freak out because we have a lot of the same mannerisms and stuff like that, yeah.
Justine is Jason Priestley's sister.
God, he's my brother, actually.
Next week, Luke Perry's sister.
Really? We're doing the sisters and brothers of?
Yeah, so you can have Kelly Fox, Michael J. Fox's sister.
We're always interested in you because your brother hates us so much. He used to be our biggest fan.
Right.
And loved us and would always rush to come do the show whenever he was in New York. When he was on Beverly.
And we loved having him here.
And then he turned on us viciously.
Well, why don't you tell me your side of the story? What happened that day?
I don't have one. I mean, I had him on the show. I'll tell you my side of the story.
Okay.
And it's really not much of a story. I had him on like I always do. And we always have listeners call in, like we'll do with you or with anyone else.
Sure.
And then he freaked out because some of the listeners accused him of stuff, but he denied it, and that was the end of it. And I don't control what the listeners say.
Right.
It was weird.
Really? You don't screen the people?
We screen them, but they always say something else when they call in. They'll go, hey, I want to tell Jason I think his show's really good, or they go, hey, I hate Jason, but I want to tell him I hate him because he looks funny or something. And then they come on with, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's funny because I can sort of hear what she's getting at. I've heard through a lot of people that Jason feels that we
set him up.
We set him up. That whole thing was a big setup.
And it's so not true. And then what was weird about it was too that like people will call up and say, I just want to say I hate Jason Priestley or I like Jason Priestley. They don't tell you exactly what they're going to talk about all the time.
That's true. Yeah.
So some people do. Some people will call up and say, and so what? Let them on and let them say what they want to say.
Yeah, I didn't hear that show, but everyone told me that he handled it really well and he made a joke out of it and it was all very funny, but he never came back here, right?
Right.
And then we heard it. We heard through people, like I remember your birthday show, I invited him and he didn't come, and somebody said they saw him in a hotel in the city and they asked him, hey, you're going to do Howard? And he was like, F him, he turned on me. And I've heard that several times, that he's just mad that he thinks we turned on him.
Well, the truth is...
He's even mad at me. And I'm not even the guy in charge.
You're a bastard.
So, I don't know...
That was a joke.
I got it.
I don't know what your brother got on his mind. Maybe he's weird. He might have mental problems. Because was he the one who went into rehab and stuff?
He did, yes.
Yeah.
He went to Promises where Charlie Sheen went.
So maybe he's crazy.
Well, everyone's a bit cuckoo if they're an actor, right? I say that as one myself. Yeah, I mean, we're all just like neurotic disaster areas.
What are you doing? You're acting?
I'm an actor, yeah.
Where are you acting?
I've been an actor for a long time.
What have you been in?
Wow, well, let's see. Shall I recite my resume? The most visible thing I ever did was a few episodes of Melrose Place a few years ago, but I've done like 12 independent, really low budget, mostly movies. You can go and rent them at the store.
Are you a bartender who acts, or are you an actor who bartends?
I'm an actor who needs to, pay the rent. Right. So I'm bartending at Hogs and Heifers right now, which is the most kind of performance bartending you can do. I don't know if you guys have been down there, but...
What do you do? Like you get up on the bar and dance and stuff?
We know that stupid movie, Coyote Ugly. It was based on this kind of thing, and we really do. We have a megaphone. We scream and yell at customers. We cut their ties off. We light the bar on fire. We dance on the bar. We have like this
what do you
country
wear?
clogging... Okay, the boss told me when I started... Not kidding you. She goes, all right, we need a cross between Daisy Duke, Biker Chick, meets Girl Next Door. so I'm not really sure what that means. But we wear these crazy boots and they clonk on the bar. They make a sound. And like cowboy hats, Daisy Duke shorts, jeans, belt buckles.
Your ass cheeks sticking out?
Well, it's been the winter so far, but I'm sure in the summer there will definitely be some of that.
Oh, you just started doing it?
I just started a couple months ago, yeah. I'm just new to New York.
So you know how to make drinks, but also you have the ability to get up and look hot and like dance around.
And perform, and everybody cheers for us. And
you take your top off?
Fun. Well, we don't, but the customers all do. We have a collection of bras on the walls.
And don't famous chicks come in there and like...
Heather Locklear was in like 2-3 weeks ago, and her bra's hanging up there, and her picture was in the paper.
But when like a Heather Locklear takes her bra off, does she whip them out?
Well, usually the girls are drunk, first of all. And they kind of do like the flash dance removal out the sleeve. But, they're half pissed, so a flash almost always happens.
You saw Heather's boobs?
I wasn't working that night. I'm sad to report. But, yeah, I'm sure,
No kidding.
People definitely... I've seen a lot of flashing boobs in that place.
So, like, at what point do you have to get up and dance every night?
We have to. Yeah, we go up, like, every hour pretty much.
And do you, like, mix drinks and stuff while you're up there dancing?
No. That's, like, the performance part. But the bartending part of Hogs and Evers is really easy. I mean, it's opening beers and pouring shots.
Right. They don't do a lot of mixing.
It ain't complicated. We have no fruit, no salt. We're like, people go, Corona with a lime, and I go, where in the hell do you think you are?
Right. There's no lime here.
Right. It's fun, though. You get to, all the things that you normally get fired from a bartending job for, like having attitude, they want you to do at Hogs and Evers, so it's great.
Sounds like a cool job.
Yeah, it's all right,
But you don't have to strip. You don't have to take your top off.
I don't have to strip, but we wear bikini tops, and, we definitely go sexy.
Yeah, you got a smoking little body on you.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
You
look good. Yeah, you look good, honey.
Do you know how hard it is to get a boyfriend in New York City?
I know. I've been trying for months.
It's brutal.
It's hideous. I hate it.
Really?
Yeah, and part of my problem is that I spend a lot of time in the gym, and I have, like, physical requirements, and, like, it cuts, like, 90% of the guys in... Because what's up with New York? Like, if you're in Texas, straight guys go to the gym, but in New York, it's only gay men at the gym. Straight guys don't think they have to go. I go to Crunch, which is,
It's all gay dudes?
It works. Yeah, I mean, there's no...
What time do you go?
I usually go, like, kind of mid-afternoon, because I work nights.
Straight guys probably have jobs.
Yeah.
A lot of these gay dudes.
No, not all straight.
So, like, you go to the gym to meet, like, and most of the guys...
I never meet anyone at the gym.
What are your requirements?
Well, I have a height requirement.
What's the height?
6 foot minimum.
How tall are you?
5'5". But that's the whole thing is I like to feel small.
Yeah.
I like to be picked up and thrown around.
Right.
No effort. And
when's the last time you got some?
Well, I was hanging out with this one Italian guy, but he was good because he was physical, he kind of like met the physical requirements, but he was so goddamn stupid.
He was dumb.
I literally kicked him to the curb because he annoyed me so much. Like, unless we were actually doing it, I wanted to punch him. You
have no idea how much that turns me on. When I hear girls go, the guy was really good looking, but he was dumb, because I'm so shallow, I'd be like, yeah, so he's dumb. I love when my girlfriend sees a good-looking guy and she goes, well, he's just so stupid. And I go, thank God for dumb guys. Because
you'd lose out.
I mean, I would never, ever get a girl. You know what I mean?
Imagine being dumb and ugly, though.
Yeah,
That
really hurts.
Yeah, just imagine that, pal.
No, that's bad. How's your brother doing since his car accident?
Oh, he's doing so well. I mean, it's a real... he died.
Yeah.
He died.
I read this in your bio thing here, like they were talking about what happened.
Yep.
Check this out. This is unbelievable. And you know what? I do feel bad for the guy, because I think he's messed up in the head a little bit, especially what went on between me and him. And I feel bad for him because, I have no hatred of the guy. I really don't.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I like him. I thought he was a nice guy.
My guess would be that something else was going on that would, and this is totally a guess. He hasn't
probably the drinking,
but just something that was making him feel insecure and kind of attacked at that period or that day, and so it just hit him wrong.
I mean, I don't even care. Actually, our relationship ended at the right time because he's off 90210 and.
Right, so who's
going to have him on anyway?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Hard.
It makes it easy not to have to turn him down.
Right. Yeah,
He had a movie for the first time in Sundance, just gone. Yeah. For the first time in the main competition.
Is he going to be angry for you coming here?
I hope not. Who knows?
Right.
Maybe I won't be his friend anymore either.
Does he ever give you money and stuff to support you?
No, he doesn't. In our family, it's been always understood that, if you want to make it in something, you have to do it yourself, or it doesn't have the same kind of...
Oh, great. Great family.
Well, no,
Why
it is good.
not?
Let me tell you this.
She could use a little help. She's out there at Hogs and Heifers. He's got millions.
He lucked out and got 90210.
All right, but he could help her out a little bit. Come on.
But here, let me tell you what he does.
She seems to be a fine, healthy, strapping girl.
Throw her a couple of grand. A couple of grand he can't throw you?
Well,
He's got multi-million.
It wouldn't go astray.
Who are you throwing?
I throw to my family? Sure. Damn right I do.
Absolutely. You're supporting anybody? No.
What do you know about it?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I'm not saying anything about what I do, but I'm telling you, a guy could throw her a couple of bucks.
Oh, my goodness.
I've eaten some very good meals, drank some very expensive wine, been on some very nice vacations. Jason's very generous. He's a great guy. Oh, yeah.
Not with the acting job.
But don't spend other people's money.
Come on, Robin.
I wish
you're feeling guilty. I see what's going on over there.
I'll tell you one thing.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you one thing. I wish the Wayans had the same policy as the Priestleys.
Let's see what
I wish the Priestleys had the same policy as the Wayans.
Well, I know you do, but...
Listen to this. Justine describes, sitting at Jason's bedside after his car racing accident, which, by the way, even shows me he's crazy. He wants to go back to racing cars, which is just dumb. Because he's not going to be a championship race car driver. And so what's
he just likes risking his life.
Yeah, because he's angry or something, because he's too good looking. Justine immediately flew to Kentucky, stayed by Jason's bedside for the next 7 days. Smart move in case he rewrites his will. Justine says Jason's head was the size of a basketball and his nose was detached from his face.
Did you see? They had the pictures on TV.
Yeah.
He actually looked like Artie.
Those pictures were 48 hours after the fact, because it happened on Sunday morning, and those pictures we didn't, my dad got a digital camera, we didn't get around to taking pictures till Tuesday. So you can imagine, his nose was detached, they'd sewn it back on.
Your dad went and took pictures of Jason's face?
With a digital, yeah.
Why?
Because Jason doesn't remember any of it.
Yeah, but why would you want to remember that?
Maybe it would keep him out of the car.
Unbelievable, Howard. I mean, it was one of those things where you're
hang it up on his car.
Believe what's happening here. Like, the machines, all the tubes, like, the color of his toes sticking out of the I mean, it had to be documented.
What was the color of his toes? Like black?
Oh, purple and green. It was... his toes were unbelievable. His feet were shattered.
Why would you go back in and race a car after that?
Well, he hasn't yet. He thinks he might.
It's one thing if you're kind of like, that's what you rely on to make your living, but he's an actor.
Right, but he has a gene. All those race car drivers, they're cuckoo, man. They all go back.
Cuckoo.
All the race wives we met in the hospital, came and kind of supported us, let us know they'd been through the same kind of thing. They were like, and don't think he won't race again.
Yeah, but meanwhile, they have to do it for a living. He doesn't. Your dad should use that picture of him as a Christmas card. It'd be so funny, like, Merry Christmas.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so anyway, so listen to this. Justine says Jason's head was the size of a basketball. His nose was detached from his face. He had 3 skull fractures. He has a piece of plastic inserted under his eye to keep it in place. Justine says Jason actually died on the racetrack and had to be resuscitated. Did he say he saw anything when he died?
No.
No.
He doesn't remember. I mean, I was there an entire week, and I did not leave his bedside, and he does not remember a blink of it.
No.
Let me ask you something, though. Was Luke Perry the first person to talk to him and get him to respond?
Thank you very much for asking that goddamn question. Because that show made it seem like Luke was the hero who... No. Okay, Jason's girlfriend was there. It happened at 8:30.
Who's his girlfriend?
Jason's girlfriend, her name is Naomi. She's a fabulously beautiful, amazing, wonderful girl. She does prosthetic makeup, like gore and monsters, and yeah.
I'm touching myself.
Wow, that is hot.
I love gore and makeup.
She was there about 7 p.m. Me and my dad flew in from different parts of the world, but came into the airport at the exact same time. We got there around 10 p.m., and Luke showed up around 11 or 12. And then Jason's agent also came, and that was who showed up the first day.
Yeah, but according to Luke, there was no family. It was just him and Jason.
Oh, well.
Yep,
yeah, that's how they made it sound. I'm sure Luke didn't say that.
Spotlight.
And then he says, they wanted to know if Jason, how bad his brain damage was. So Luke got right up into Jason's face and said, Jay, do you know me?
Because, of course, you're teenage Luke Perry.
You used to be Luke Perry. No, you're Luke Perry.
You're as obscure as I am. How would I know you?
You're that guy from the movie 8 Seconds.
Justine says Jason lost his virginity when he was 13 years old. He's always had a charmed life with that face. Yeah. He's had a charmed life.
13?
13.
With an older girl, too.
Not bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about JP is, you know, he was the superstar that he is now long before he was a superstar.
He was always
a
superstar.
Absolutely.
Bastard.
6th grade, he was voted, like, most popular and most likely to succeed.
Now you know why I set him up. That's why I did him in.
He never had any adversity.
That's right. He needed a little adversity. I'm the first adversity he ever had.
You give JP some adversity.
Hey, you banged one of the guys on 90210. You banged Ian.
You know...
Ian Ziering.
Ian.
Sorry. Ian Ziering. Why'd you bang him?
You know, I never, ever talked about that. It's so funny that something just, you know...
Isn't that weird, though?
Like, you're the sister... I wanted to give you something, Howard, that I never gave anyone else.
You're Justine Priestley's... Isn't it weird your parents named you Justin and Justine?
Jason and Justine. Come on.
Justine Priestley.
That is...
Okay, now
you're right. You're right.
No, it's not so weird.
All right, I think your parents aren't weird.
Oh, yes, they are.
Isn't it weird that you slept with a dude from 90210? Like, I mean, it's so incestuous.
It's so funny. It was so long ago.
What happened? You went to visit your brother?
I was living with a guy at the time, and he was living with a girl at the time, and they came to... I was living in London, England, and they all came to do this promotional tour, and, you know, we got trashed. They flew the boys in first, because they didn't want to put the whole cast on the same plane. So Friday night, Jason and Ian show up, and the next morning, all the girls were arriving. Well, me and Jason and Ian got absolutely pie-eyed. I mean,
is your brother able to stay off the booze now?
He hasn't drank in how long, he says?
10 months. He was in, I believe, in April, and he's been clean and sober ever since, which is one of the reasons he survived, because he was healthy. So
you got pie-eyed, and then wasn't your brother pissed that you banged Ian's earring?
Oh, how can he point a finger?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, wouldn't he be pissed at Ian?
He was like, high-fiving everybody. Me, Ian.
Really?
Oh, sure.
After you guys did it?
Oh, my God.
Your brother was high-fiving people?
I mean, we were all high-fiving each other.
Really?
Oh, that's grotesque.
It was really debaucherous. And
how did Jason know right away? I mean, what was
he in the room?
I don't really remember, but me and Ian just, like, left in a cab, and then, you know, they were staying in the same hotel in the morning. Ian was so great. I never forgot in the morning.
Really?
He was awesome in lots of ways, but he ordered, like, the best room service spread I've ever seen in the morning.
What'd you have?
Pancakes and chocolate strawberries and champagne. The whole...
You ate it all.
Wow.
Listen, you worked for it.
That sounds like fun.
You had to put out.
I mean, it's Jason's sister.
Yeah, I put it out before I knew about the pancakes.
Right.
It was fun. We had a really good weekend. And then they left. He went back to his girlfriend. I went back to my little boyfriend in North London. And,
Wow.
And I've run into...
Did he bang you good?
Yeah.
It was good? It was good.
Totally good, yeah. I was like, I get why Nikki's doing that. I can get it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So he just took you back to the room, or he just strip your clothes off and bang you hard?
You know, honestly, it's a bit blurry. I think we were half naked in the cab on the way home.
Wow. And then your brother was happy about it. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, hey, I brought my sister. Yeah, too. I brought my sister to the set of 90210.
No, it wasn't the set.
Well, you know, they're all hanging out and vacation. You know, like, you have to bang my sister, dude.
Wait.
You're not getting enough pulling tang?
Yeah, I'd be like, keep your meat hooks off.
Was he married to Nikki at the time, by the way?
No. This is long before that.
Right.
But this is from my brother who banged, like, all my friends in school.
Oh, really?
So he can't be pointing no fingers.
Oh, I see.
Nobody.
I see. Well, it's different. Nobody wants to have friends banging their sister.
And then high-five.
High-five? I don't know.
Dude, come on up. I'm an 813. I just banged your sister. We got pancakes.
Yeah, come on. High-five me. I just got laid.
Yeah.
Who'd you bang? My sister? High-five me.
Come here, man.
Slap me 5.
Let's do it.
Boy, that's weird.
I did her rudeness.
I just gave her anal. Double high-five.
Yeah.
So he only banged you once and that was it?
No, I went back the next night, too. They were there for the weekend.
Wow.
So it was purely sexual, I guess.
Yeah.
And that was it? Never did it again?
Never did it again. And saw him in L.A., and, you know, lots of different times and places, and he always greeted me like a long-lost friend. And
did he visit all ports?
No.
Just one port?
No, just
or
one.
2 ports, actually.
Two, probably.
Yeah. All right, good for you. Yeah, you're a sexy girl. All right, I like a player.
Tell us more about the pancakes.
Yeah, Artie's turned on by the pancakes.
The breakfast after.
What an incredible spread.
Yeah, wow.
Phil, you're on the air. Go ahead. Yes, Phil. No, Phil? Well, she's going to take a few phone calls. Hopefully they'll be positive. Phil. I was curious to see what Phil had to say. Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
Some of the guys that were talking to Justine earlier seem to be under the impression that she's not against the idea of maybe like taking her top off or something. I don't know why.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
No.
Bad impression.
I don't know why. No, because all my... Okay.
Take it off.
The E-camera comes, in your face as soon as you get in here. And he was like, how does it feel to be here, blah, blah. And I just mentioned it.
Yeah, come on, let's do it.
No.
Take off your tie.
No.
Come on, please.
Nope.
Hey, you went and slept.
I'll tell you what.
Boobies. Say boobies.
Yeah, boobs.
What do you got? Oh, wait, you want something to show us your boobs?
What do you want?
What do you need?
Okay, well.
Say boobies. Say boobs.
Boobies.
I know that sounds ludicrous, but we can't say that.
Bubbies. Oh, we can't say the T word? I apologize.
Did you just take test shots for Playboy?
It was a while ago, but yes, I did.
What happened?
They changed their minds after, 2 different photographers and 5 days of shooting. And yeah, it was
How does that feel when Playboy rejects you?
Sucks. Oh. And I was so excited, too,
Let me do some photos right here. I'll do it right.
Where are you publishing, my dear?
Yeah, I'll be on the cover of Howard Stern
Monthly. I'll put you on the web.
It's a slam dunk in Hustler, though. Slam dunk.
Yeah.
No.
No kidding.
No. That's a little...
Show me your boobies. I'll give you something. What, you got a watch?
You can do a little better than the watch.
What do you got?
No.
Got a grand?
No.
I'll give you $1,000.
Grand.
No.
That's it.
No.
Wow.
No.
$1,000?
What do you,
What are you looking for?
The Hogs and Heifers thing, is like you're a struggling actress. I'm sure you're good at acting, but you could use a couple extra bucks, right?
Well, certainly, I'm bartending.
Here's the deal. This isn't like Playboy. It's not like the whole world's going to see it. It's basically just those two.
Okay, I'm not taking off my shirt, guys.
Well, it's a big mistake.
Whatever.
I'll give you a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh, boy, I can't get that at work.
All right, final offer, $2,000 and a watch.
No, thank you.
And a box of chocolates.
I appreciate the offer, though.
And treats.
I
bet Jason be high-fiving you.
If I get his sister's shirt off, if I bang you, would you think he'd high-five me?
He might.
Yeah, it'd be too much. Mark Wahlberg, why'd you turn him down?
I just didn't return his call.
He called you up for a date?
Yeah.
Why not?
We did this project, and he saw... we weren't working on the same days, but he saw my picture in the makeup trailer, and he asked... He said something to the makeup girl, and I was like, well, sure, I'll leave my number. And then he left me a message, and I didn't call back. No, he called me. I didn't call him back.
All right.
I think I had a boyfriend. I think I was in, mad love at the time, and I just kind of,
Let's see. David, you're on the air. David?
Yeah, how you doing, Howard?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm calling. I would like to date this beautiful girl.
All right.
I don't even know what she looks like, to be honest.
Well, it sounds like you're very turned on by her personality, and that's a very nice thing, but we're not setting up any dates today. So, Alex, go ahead. Alex?
Yeah.
You're on.
Yeah, she's more interesting than Jason.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I read the interview in Stepping Out with her, and I was just, when I heard that she was going to be on, I had to stay awake and listen.
Yeah, no, you're interesting.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Maybe we should do a bachelorette with Jason Priestley's sister.
What was the deal with her family saying she never did that interview anyway?
Oh, that was... Oh, God.
She did an interview with Steppin' Out magazine.
Chauncey. You guys know Chauncey.
Chauncey, yeah. And then they
said she never did it?
Well, no, here's what happened was, okay, it came out the week of the accident. And so everyone was trying to do all this damage control for information and whatever, and then it just came out that weekend. And then the Post got something from Chauncey, and I never spoke to the Post, and they misquoted me, so I called Jason's lawyer, and I was like, what the hell, I never spoke to those people, and it just, all the wires got crossed. And then the Post called Chauncey, and Chauncey said that he did speak to me, and is Jason suing me? And it just got really stupid.
Let me give you a plug here. Justine is, she's doing her acting thing. She's in something called Speed Mating. Speed Mating. For more information, go to gorillafilmmakers.com.
Yeah.
What's this?
An independent film?
Yeah, it's a little short film that I did. Gorilla Filmmakers is really hard to spell, so it's better to just do Justine Priestley search, and then it'll be the first thing that comes up. So you can
see the movie on the internet?
Yeah, you can see the whole thing. And it's a really cool concept. This rapid dating idea where you go and you have 10 single guys, 10 single girls.
I can mention this 5 more times if you take your top off.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, hi, this is Randy. How are you?
Randy, sorry.
Yeah, Justine, you don't remember me?
Randy?
Yeah, you know, I'm the guy you did Bukkake with.
Bukkake.
Oh. Michael, you're on the air. Michael?
Oh, yeah, Howard. Yeah, get rid of this broad. God, is she so freaking boring. First of all, her brother, screw him because, you know, he didn't come on your show, first of all. He's got to talk to Barbara Walters. And now she's cashing in on, you know, his 15 minutes.
All right.
Did you run out of steam?
Well, I had a point. Wait.
He's lost in his own point.
The 15 minutes lasted for like 9 years, though, but okay.
Mark, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Captain Japan. Hey, I wanted to ask Justine if she's ever had any hot lesbo action.
That's a good final question. Have you ever had lesbo action?
You know, I've made out with girls, but only on sets. I've never done it in real life. I'm a total chicken, I think.
All right. Well, there you go. She's banged Ian Ziering.
Any other famous guys in that list?
Anybody else you want to tell us about?
No.
Shannon Doherty? Anyone?
No, Shannon. I think
Go to GorillaFilmmakers.com or look for Justine Priestley on the internet and then click on, do a Yahoo search, I guess, or
yeah, Google me.
A Google search or what's the one we have? I1.
Yes.
I1's the best because they give away money. And check her out on there. No, I'm glad you came in.
Well, thanks.
And tell your brother, I got nothing against him, but if he comes on a show, anytime you come on a radio show, they're going to open up the phones, and I don't set that up. How would I set that up?
Right. I mean, that guy just called and insulted me out, right?
Yeah.
It's not his fault.
And it said he liked you. I mean, there's a whole... Brandon, what's up?
Hello, good morning. Yeah, this girl got a good personality. Her brother's a dud, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, come on now. I mean, I don't mean that to you know, in a bad way.
No, I think you gave a real good interview, Justine, actually.
Yeah, very nice person. She's working down Hogs and Heifers?
Yeah.
I'll come down and just say, you know, buy a few beers. She's a nice babe, you know. And her brother's a queer, by the way. You know that, right?
I don't know that.
He's a Canadian queer, isn't he?
No.
I heard him and Norm MacDonald used to go out.
That's ridiculous.
George, go ahead. One final call.
What's up, man? She's a beautiful woman.
Yes.
But her brother's a real dummy.
Well, there you go.
I tell you, man, he gets in those cars, he be driving like a maniac. You don't even know what he's doing.
Hey, I still think it's weird to high-five a dude after he bangs your sister.
Well, that sounds ridiculous.
It does.
How can you do that?
Hey, your brother's on the phone. Jason Priestley. Sorry, Jason Priestley. I don't know what
Howard, how you doing?
Hey, Jason.
Hey, sis, just take off your bra. Come on, throw some dress. Come on, baby.
Your brother says to take off your top.
We don't go see him.
Oh, Dad's watching?
Yeah.
Oh, I should then.
Hey, he'll high-five you, too. All right, Justine Priestley. It's a movie about dating.
Yes.
Speed dating.
Right.
That's all. All right, thanks for coming in, Justine.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Hey, everybody, Geraldo Rivera here, investigative reporter, talk show host, newspaper owner, the producer of that embarrassing Al Capone special a few years back. He's the author of 2 best-selling books. He's a successful television show host, an awesome media mega god of radio, someone more in love with himself than I am. Here he is, Howard Stern, all 6'5" of him.